How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here, and in today's video we are continuing our progressive showcase with the first form Cell, where now we're showing him off at 79%, still with the level 1 links. We've been putting in a lot of work with these last couple of days trying to get this guy showed off in the best possible setting, right? So before we hop in, let's talk about what he does. We're attack and defense 170 plus an additional 30% when performing a super attack. He's got an additional attack and defense 80% and chance of performing a critical hit and evading enemies' attack when facing 2 or more enemies. It's 18%. When facing 3 or more enemies, it becomes 70% attack and defense and 17%, right? Unfortunately, because we're doing this in the GT Goku event, we're not really going to see this. What we will be seeing is his medium chance to launch an additional super attack. And as you guys saw, I do have mine spec'd fully for additional, so we can try to get as much of an attack stack off as we can before hopping into his final form. Alright, so like before, we've got the same setup, so we're going to try to keep one linked with the Fizz Perfect Cell and Cell Juniors, and then the other will just keep linked with the Tech World Tournament Cell up until the end, which will begin linking him with the Int Perfect Cell, right? Because he'll help us out towards the end there. So, looking alright for turn 1. We do have level 1 links pretty much, so no big bad bosses active. As we saw in the 69% video, like that really makes a huge difference for him, right? Having that active. So I do plan on working on his links to get him up as quick as I can to do some better showcases with him later on. But this is him sort of at his bare minimum potential. Alright, so androids go ahead, get off their super, and they're going to buff the next turn, which will be good for us. Alright, so this is the friend cell who, like before, is 55%, so you'll kind of get to see the difference between 79 and 55% in this video. Unfortunately, he is link leveled, because the only cell friend I could find for this run, so he does have big bad bosses at 7, which means it can activate without the HP restriction. So he's going to be looking slightly better than most 55% would, right? Alright. Okay, so Tech Cell's going to go ahead and be the first one to take a super here. That's okay. That actually helped us on the next turn, so 79% ours can... Ooh, that was actually a pretty good attack stat. Right? 4.1 on that one. So like I was saying, the drop in HP is actually only going to help us activate big bad bosses with our level 1 linked 79% cell. Okay, and unfortunately, neither one of our cells got an extra attack, so they only got 1 attack stack off in first form. Alright, so enter second form Cell, very nice. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and pop him in front here. So start a turn, we're looking at 490 and attack and a little over 200k defense. Alright, so second form passive, we got attack defense 80%, and we are up to extra 220% total, right? Because we get the 40 on super. So not, it's not entirely terrible, but we're losing half of his passive, right? We're not getting the extra dodge chance and all that stuff because we're not facing multiple enemies. Alright, so 4.7 on this second turn. This is with big bad bosses active, right? So not bad. We've only had 1 attack stack thus far, and now we get another, so we're up to 4.9. So pretty good. Again, and this was with 200k defense plus the 2 super, so like if we were to take an attack following this, we'd be over 300k defense. Alright, so enter second form on the 55% friend here. We're not really focusing on showing off here with him, but, being that he is link leveled a bit, he's actually going to keep par with the 79% one, which is actually impressive when you think about it. It just goes to show you how powerful that link is when leveled up. All right, we get the dodge chance. Very nice. So 55%, 4.3. So just barely trailing behind the 79% one, right? Okay. And that is with Big Bad Boss's active. Unfortunately, he doesn't get an extra attack, so he is going to be behind in his final attack stat when we come around next turn to perfect form. I don't know if I mentioned it in my other videos, but this free-to-play friend Android 17 and 18 have no business being as good as they are. They no joke have held their own throughout the entirety of these runs. For a friend summon unit, they have no business being this good. I should work on their links and show them off under 200%. Alright, so we've got Big Bad Bosses active on ours, and pretty much all of our links active. So let's go ahead and put him in front. We'll keep Fizzcell in second place here. And we aren't going to get a double attack here, but because obviously he's going to die in the first attack. But we are 1.3 million on our beginning attack stat, and we are pretty low on defense, right? We should be higher than that, but we did take a super 2 turns ago, right? And got our defense lowered. But let's take a look at what he does here. So pretty much we're getting a total of 350% on attack and defense because we're getting the base form boost plus the attack and defense on super plus the bonus for fighting one enemy. We also now have a high chance of launching an additional attack, which obviously we're not going to see because... Oh, nice. We dodged. Okay, yeah, so we're, like I was saying, we're not going to see the additional here, but 7.2 on his first appearance, that's pretty good. And again, this is level 1 Link, so just kind of extrapolate what that means, like if we were higher Link level, how much extra power we'd be getting. Alright, so enters perfect form with the 55% friend here. He's going to have 70% support on this rotation because he's going to have the int androids and the tech cell supporting him. So he's going to look a little bit better than he should, but still, right? So 1.2, he's just barely trailing him behind. But then again, this is, like I said, drenched in support here. That's still pretty good. That goes to show you that just about any percentage, this unit is going to be good for you. And we get another dodge, so, right? Pretty much every phase of this, we're able to dodge all the way up until the end. So, I mean, that's good. He's his own slot 1 unit. Not bad, 6.3 on the second attack there. And we get the crit, nice. Alright, World Tournament Cell, just hanging in there. I gotta find a better support unit. I can't believe I still have not pulled second form Cell. It's at this point it's annoying me. I did a number of summons on the STR banner, and I couldn't get him or any of the other 50% support units. So I'm actually slightly miffed at that. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick that up. We're going to stay linked with the perfect cell. So we're going to be pretty much over 1 million no matter what on our attack. And our defense is actually looking pretty strong there. But, I mean, we are getting 50% from the AGL androids there. So that's probably why that's looking that good. But, I mean, still, no attack support, and we're hitting this hard. It's impressive. So the real question is, when is this Fizz Cell going to easy A? Because I feel like this would make this a dominant rotation. Because so far in this showcase, he is the best Link partner, but I find I have to spend way too much time trying to protect him. Alright, so androids, go ahead, finish it off and send us into the next rotation. So we've got the friend 55% entering in on the Golden Ozaru. So we're going to go ahead and rotate off World Tournament Cell here, just because I don't want to keep him on with the Ozaru on the chance that he could get hit hard. So the 55% friend without Big Bad Bosses, we're looking at 1 million, so not bad. And defense is looking all right. But then again, just like before, we're getting defensive support on this rotation. Okay, so 6.4 attack stat. Are we going to get the crit? Yes, we get the crit. So 4.9. Had we done an additional, right, we'd be dealing 10 million to him right now. Yeesh. It's a good thing there were only 2 attacks there. But, I mean, silver lining, we now have Big Bad Bosses active for our cell. So, I mean, it's not all bad. So that bumps us up to 1.4 million on the attack stat and over 300k on the defense. We're also getting the Dokkan attack, so we might actually just drop him. Sorry, did I say 300? I meant 280. But, I mean, after Super, we'll be over 300 anyways.
Time to get serious.
Very nice, but I think 280 for an AGL since we're guarding, that's enough to tank a hit, right? Alright, so let's see how much damage we do with this Dokkan attack here. Ooh, pretty. 13 million. That is an attack. Alright, so we're entering the second to the last phase of this fight, and our start of turn is 600k, so it's not terrible. We aren't getting as much links as we could, right? Because the int cell only activates 4 out of the 7 links, but it's best to keep him on over some of the others, right? And we are getting 50% defensive support, so it's not like we're doing too terrible. So 5.9 on the first attack here. Again, this is the 55% friend who does not seem to want to launch an additional. He's launched, like, what, maybe 2 additionals this entire fight so far? So here's the big question. Who do y'all think is going to easy A in this one? Is it going to be Int Perfect Cell or Fizz Perfect Cell? My bet's on Fizz, but I'd be very happy if Int Perfect Cell easy A'd, if only because I have him fully rainbowed and fully level linked 10. Oh, Android's taking a super. How are they going to take this? Not good. 245. At least there were no other attacks there, which means we can recover. Alright, so how do we go about doing this? Yeah, okay. We're going to go ahead and use a Princess Snake here, just to protect the World Tournament cell there at the end. Hopefully he doesn't super attack and kill us and end the run right here, right now. We are keeping 1.1 million. Unfortunately, though, our defense is not an accurate stat, right? Because that's including the raise that we're getting from the item. So, alright, good job, Cell, putting in your work. Oh, launch another one. So 7 mil on that one. Beautiful. 2.3. This is no crits, of course. I'm wondering if I should respec my skill orbs and give him some crit. He does have a crit chance, but it's only a 35%, right? Alright. So, we'll be able to finish him off in the next turn, assuming we don't die right here. Oh yeah, we're fine. Okay. That could have been a lot worse. Alright, so let's go ahead and pick those up with the friend cell. So we're over 300k defense. That's with the 40% support from the Zeroa 19 and Big Bad Bosses active. And Zeroa 19 aren't going to super, but I don't think it matters because I'm pretty sure we're killing them right here, right now. 7.8. Not even accidentally hitting harder than the 79% one. Very nice. Okay. Okay, so we've got Big Bad Bosses active, so we're going to be hitting pretty hard this turn with him. Let's go ahead and pop an Android 8 just to protect the androids there at the end. There are a lot of attacks there, and while they are raising defense on super attack, I don't want to take any chances. So 6.0, nice. This is without attack support. We do launch an additional super attack, very nice. And of course, we're not getting any crit, so none of this damage is really looking particularly good. But after all those supers, how's our defense looking? Not bad. Granted, we did activate an Android 8, so could have been worse. And we'll get a little bit of a heal, very nice, because we did get the additional with our cell. The Fizz cell. You know, he's actually taken the hits alright, normals at least. I'm actually pretty surprised. I was expecting him to be a lot worse defensively. Granted, we do have an item up, but still. You know, I mean, he gets the defense from his passive, and that's it. He doesn't get any defense on super attack or anything, so he's actually doing alright. Alright, so we got the friend, and there are no attacks in the third slot, so this is good. So we can safely rotate off the World Tournament cell and just go ahead and pop Int Perfect Cell here in the front. Alright, very nice. How's our stats looking? Not bad. 1,300,000 on the defense, so that's with the 30% support from the World Tournament cell. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just watching us kind of plow through the GT Goku event like this. I gotta say, like, I'm enjoying using this cell. I mean, Gohan and Goku are great. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are good, but I'm finding Cell more enjoyable. And I think at the end of the day, that's what it's really about with the characters. Like, yeah, they're good. Some characters are just going to roll through events, but if you're not enjoying the character, then, I mean, what's the point of it all, right? And so far, I've been having more fun running the Cell than I have the Goku and Gohan. Okay, so how do we go about this rotation? I'm thinking we rotate off the Fizz cell, just because there's only one attack there, and there's too many attacks in the middle. Yeah, okay, so, ooh, pretty. Alright, we're looking good on that attack and defense there. Alright, so let's just do that, right? Because we'll still link with the World Tournament cell on the next turn, so it won't be bad when we come back around. Jiro and 19 kind of showing their butts here. And of course there's no super in slot 1, right? I put them there thinking it would be there, because it always is. And then, of course, this time it's not. But we're finally breaking 1 million on the regular attack stat there, so not bad. Ooh, and looks like we got lucky. No super attack so far. Oh, nope. Spoke too soon. How are we taking this? Because that was after. Woo! Jeez. Rice. Ouch. Oh, well, we have int cell for a reason. I just can't believe we survived that. It's a good thing we launched those additionals, huh? So, not a terrible thing that I procced them for additionals now, is it? Saved my butt. Alright, so how we looking? 250 on the defense. That's with the defensive support. Not bad. We might actually finish him this turn, assuming he doesn't dodge. 6.5. Int cell. Just putting in some work. Nice. Alright. Oh, there goes the dodge. And of course, no super. Or no additional, rather. The one time we need it. Alright, LR androids. Let's see, can you pull off a double or a crit and just get this over with? No, of course not. But we do get the double. Can this crit and end this right now for us? No. Alright, well, you know what? This actually works, though, because, excuse me. We can go ahead and show our butts here and finish this off with the cell that we're trying to showcase. So, yeah, you know what? Why don't we do that? So, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So we'll go ahead and we'll have our cell attack in the first slot. If we die, we die. If not, well, that just goes to show you how good this guy is, because he's taken all these hits in the first slot. Type disadvantage. So let's see. Oh, there goes one. Now if we take a super, we're done for. Nice. 6.2 for our final attack stat. And will this kill? Yes, it will. Alright, so that is the 79% showcase for the AGL first form transforming cell. It's unfortunate that in none of this series we were able to actually show off the rage mode. I might actually do another video just to kind of show that off in another setting, just for funsies. But you know, that's the video. Like I said earlier, I'm on Team Cell. I am a much bigger fan of the cell at 79%. With Big Bad Bosses active, you guys saw the work he was putting in, and that's at level 1 links, right? Imagine we level this guy up fully to level 10 and see the work that he starts putting out. We're going to see a significant jump in performance, so I honestly can't wait to get that video out to you guys, because it'll be fun. So guys, you know, that's the video for the progressive showcase of the 55%. 69% and 79% cell. This is going to go ahead and close out that series, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did, why don't you guys go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what characters you'd like to see me show off next. And if nothing else, guys, thanks for watching this series, and aloha.